Hey there.
Hey everybody.
Hey guys, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home. So we are hanging out today in the studio. We're going to be making a couple of wreaths, and we thought that you guys might like to hang out with us for a little while.
That's right, and happy Labor Day, by the way, if you're watching live. And yes, she's going to be working on a fall wreath, and I'm going to be working on a farmhouse wreath that I've got to make for someone. So,
hey Barbara, thanks for hopping on with us. You guys, when you hop on, make sure that you say hi and let us know if you're watching live.
Yes.
Just put live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. And yeah, let us know that you're hanging out with us today.
Yes, and if you don't mind, take just a second and share this with your friends so that they can come watch too.
That's right. Let's see. Hey Joyce. Hey Linda and Stephanie from Oklahoma. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Happy Labor Day, Joan. Hey Michelle. So we have got a couple of fun wreaths. We're just, like I said, we're hanging out in the studio. We thought you guys might want to join us as we make a couple of different wreaths. I'm going to be working on one. She's going to be working on another.
Exactly.
They're totally different, but we're going to have some fun tonight.
Yes, that's right. I've just got a little sunflower farmhouse wreath that I'm going to be working on, and I've got some assorted sunflowers, some eucalyptus, and a couple of ribbons. What about you?
Yeah, so I'm going to be making a fall wreath. So these are kind of in these neutral tones that are going to be really popular this fall. Got some sunflowers, some mums and leaves, some gold hydrangeas that we're going to be using.
Pretty.
We've got some gold pumpkins. These are beaded pumpkins that actually came from the Dollar Tree.
And they're so pretty.
And then we have some beautiful ribbons. I love this ribbon.
Ah, love it.
So I'm really excited about using that ribbon because I've been waiting and waiting for something to use this ribbon on.
Yep, so this is the one.
Yeah. Hey Joy. Hey Cindy.
Hey,
thank
Brenda.
You so much
hey,
for
sharing.
Yes, thank y'all for sharing. We appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate it.
So we'll go ahead and get started tonight.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and start on my bow. How about you?
Yes, I'm going to start on my bow. So you guys, if you're watching live, it is Labor Day, so I hope that you've had a wonderful day of rest and relaxation. And let us know if you guys barbecued or what you did today.
Yes, that's exactly what we did.
We did. We sure did.
We did it for a late lunch, so...
Yes, actually, I'm so full right now.
I know, me too. We just got finished.
We just had some really good
I got
barbecue.
the kitchen cleaned up, and then we came out here and started.
Yeah,
so
our whole family got together. We barbecued. We had a good time.
Yes, we did.
Hey, Elizabeth and Laura from New York. All right, so like I was showing you, I've got some pretty ribbon that we're going to be using tonight, and I am just in love with this ribbon.
Yes.
I've got, this is just kind of this is like a satin gold lined, almost, it's kind of a brown color, almost chocolate, and then I've got this really pretty gold ribbon.
Isn't that pretty? I love that. That's D. Stevens.
Yeah, and then just another thin 1.5 inch gold ribbon. Now, if you're going to be making bows for wreaths, you do want to make sure that your ribbon is wired. So just make sure that you get wired ribbon if you're making your own bows.
And I'm just using a burlap, and then this green, the burlap is 2.5 inch, and then the green 1.5 inch that I'm using for this farmhouse. And it's and actually you could use this for fall as well. Sunflowers are in the fall too.
Yeah, they are.
Them.
Yeah, and that kind of wreath you really can use year round.
Yeah,
that's why
you
I love that
could.
wreath.
Yes, exactly.
You can use it year round. I love that one. Let's see. Christy said, "I just joined your tribe." Well,
oh yay, Christy! We are so happy to have you.
Yes, we are so happy to have you. And what she's talking about is our Design with the Pros Club that is open for new members until Friday.
Yes,
this Friday.
We just opened yesterday. We've got a bunch of new members. We are so excited to have y'all. And
yes, so if you're interested in learning more about that, you can go to our website at gracemonroehome.com, click the link that says join the club, and it's got all the information on that.
Yes.
So I'm using a Bow Dabra bow maker today, and this is what I call a whimsical bow that I'm making, and she is making a standard, what we call a standard wreath bow.
Exactly. And all I'm doing is I'm swapping out my ribbons every other one. So I'll do my burlap loops first, and then I do my smaller ones.
Yeah. And I know it's probably kind of hard to watch both of
It is.
these,
So,
but
and she's better at explaining it, I think. So that's why I went ahead and started mine, and she can tell you what she's doing.
And we do, if you want to see us make detailed bows, we do have some tutorials on
Yes,
YouTube
we do.
where you can watch us kind of step by step make these bows. But for this whimsical bow, I cut my tails 15 inches. Okay, so my loops are going to be about 6.5 inches for this. And I'm going to put 4, so I put my tail down first, and then I make my loops. And I'm going to put 4 of the really pretty sequined ribbon. And I am just in love with this ribbon.
Oh, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
So I've got 4 loops of that. And like I said, the loops are about 6, I would say 6.5, maybe 7 inches. I did not measure. Next, I'm going to put on this really other pretty ribbon that I've got. And I'm just going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to do the loops though just a little bit smaller. These are going to be about 6 inches. So about an inch smaller than the other ribbons. Or than the last ribbon.
And let me tell something real quick. With burlap is so thick, and you want to make sure that your wire is really, really tight when you're working with it. So to me, it's easier if I just lay it on my table and I just mash down real hard right in the middle, and I hold the wire and I just go back and forth like this, and that helps me to get it tight, because it is, when it's thick like that, it is hard to get your wire tight.
Yeah, and so basically what I'm doing with this, I'm just stacking. I'm putting my tail, which I did cut my tails beforehand. I didn't mention that, but oh, there it is. I'm putting my tails on, and then I'm doing my loops, and I'm stacking my ribbons. So I'm just alternating. Hey, Angie from Michigan, welcome.
Hey there.
So I'm going to do these 6-inch loops also. Hey Jean, happy Labor Day to you and to everyone watching.
And when in our Design with the Pros Club, we do have, real close-ups so that you can see exactly what we're doing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So with the 1.5 inch, I'm going to make those loops even smaller. They're going to be about 5-inch loops. Okay, and you want to push that down really far and kind of put your thumb there to hold it in place, and pull your what am I trying to think? Pull your wire.
Oh.
It's like, what was that word?
I know.
What am I pulling?
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
I'm in
I
holiday
didn't know
mode.
how to help you.
I'm in holiday
I was
mode.
lost there. I did not know
It's like,
how
what
to
is
help
that
you.
word that I'm looking for?
Oh,
And
I
then-
hate it when I do that.
And then just twist, twist, twist. Hey, Suzanne. Thank y'all for joining us today. We really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. It makes it fun.
Yes, it does.
All right, so then you're just going to fluff your bow out. Once you pull it out of the bow dabra and you make sure that your wire is really tight, then you can fluff it and get all your loops and all your tails where you want them. And basically, I usually just go back and forth, and that's how I fluff. I pull one this way and one in the opposite direction. I just go all the way around like that. So if y'all are working on anything crafty, let us know in the comments what you're working on right now. Today was a good day to work on crafts.
Yes, it was. And I'm sure if you've never watched us, you saw that we just throw our ribbon on the floor. It just makes it's what we've always done. We've had the little contraptions that, hold it, and we end up still throwing it on the floor. So,
yeah, we used to apologize for it, but now I don't even apologize. Look, listen,
that's
we're
what we
creatives,
do.
okay?
Yeah, that's what we do.
We don't claim to be organized.
Nope.
We're creatives. We need somebody to come and organize for us.
Yes,
really.
yes. We used to have a girl that worked for us that was so good at that. I just loved it because I'd come in and everything would be perfect.
Yeah, but it wouldn't stay that way long.
No, about 10 minutes after we got in, and then it was a mess again.
Y'all let me know if you have that problem. If you're creative, but you're just not organized.
Yes.
So, I don't think it's just us, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Somehow I don't think so.
And so I'm just going to keep fluffing out my bow until I get it just like I want it. But I really love this ribbon.
Wow, Barbara said she's had to make 14 football wreaths in the last 2 weeks.
Go,
wow,
Barbara.
You have been working. That's great, though.
Yes.
Yep, this is the season.
Yeah, so if you watched football this weekend, let us know that because...
Yeah, and Jackie made a wreath to go over her mom's mantle. Well, that is sweet. I bet it turned out beautiful.
All right. So I'll probably adjust that a little bit more in a little bit once I get it on. But I'm going to go ahead. You already got your bow on, so I'm going to go ahead and put mine on my wreath. Place it where I want it, and to do that, I just tie it just around the wreath base. Just want to make sure I get it tight and secure. Oh yes, Diane, I love that ribbon too. And Lisa says
it is absolutely
Lisa
beautiful.
said I'm not organized at all.
That's good to know we're not the only ones.
Kimberly said nope, creativity is all over the house. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See, I think we can kind of use that as an excuse,
Yeah. Well, anybody that knows me knows that's the way it is.
We're creative.
Yep. Roll Tide. Rita said, roll tide, roll tide.
That's right, roll tide. We had to watch that game at my house.
Yes, sir.
This weekend. My husband watched it.
Barbara said she does a lot for the University of Memphis. Memphis, which is Ole Miss, yes.
All right, so
Samantha's been doing Bama wreaths and Halloween witch brooms.
Okay, I've got that on there where I want it right now.
That's a beautiful bow. Isn't that beautiful?
And so that's what it looks like when it gets on the base. Hey, Bobby. Thanks for hopping on tonight.
Hey there. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, love it, love it.
Let's see, Kimberly, let's see who asked that. Kyle, no, we don't sell that, but you can get that ribbon at ampelco.com.
Yes. ampelco.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
All right, so I have got some beautiful neutral color fall flowers that I'm going to be using today.
I'm going to go ahead and start putting my sunflowers in.
Some greenery. Let's see, I probably need to move that so y'all can see better. Okay, got to get my space where I can work.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. I like the bow. I love that ribbon. So I have some neutral cream colored sunflowers that I'm going to be putting in mine. And if y'all have noticed, if you've gone to any of the craft stores and seen some of the fall flowers that they have out, there's a lot of these cream color and kind of neutral color tones this fall.
there are. And I think they're gorgeous.
And what I'm doing with these sunflowers, I'm framing my bow with them.
And that's basically what I just did too. But now I've got some smaller ones that I'm going to be putting around.
Ooh. Let's see. Jody said I've done about 10 sunflower wreaths, and they are her favorite.
Yes, I love the sunflowers. I really, really love them.
And Ann said, organized for 10 minutes, or 10 minutes later,
I know.
It's a mess again. That's pretty much how it is here too.
It is the truth.
I know we probably should not admit that.
Hey, we're human. What can we say?
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
It is the truth.
And so these pumpkins, like I said, they came from Dollar Tree, and they're really cute. You can't even tell.
Aren't they gorgeous?
They're very cute.
They really are.
What I do, they're just pumpkins, but they're styrofoam. They're very lightweight. So I just take a flower stem that I'm not using, like I would take this leftover stem right here. I would cut it off, save it, and then use it for things like this. So I just make my own pick with it. I just stick it in the glue and then stick it right through the pumpkin. Now we are using a glue skillet.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a glue skillet, you could just use a glue gun. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not ready for those yet. I was gonna let that dry for just a second. All right, so I'm gonna let those dry. It doesn't take but just a couple of minutes. Sandra, yes, that is glue. It's not glue sticks. They're glue pellets. And they're made by Surebonder. They're made specifically for that glue pot.
Exactly. And they're just little glue pellets, just like that you just put in. And they are great. We love them.
Yeah. So I've got some mums that I'm putting in mine.
And I'm putting sunflowers.
Still got the tag.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'll cut it off anyway. And so what I'm doing with these mums, I'm just going to go around and pretty much frame the wreath, the base of the wreath with the mums. And that's how I determine the size of my wreath. I just go around with my flowers, place them where I want to, and make it as big as I need it to be with the flowers.
Yep, and that's basically what I did, the exact same thing.
Hey, Melody from South Carolina. Welcome.
There we go, and now I've got some.
Right, so you can see what I did here. I just used my mums basically, and that way I kind of have, I have it framed and I have it so that it is the size that I want it. So if I wanted it smaller, I would just put my stems in a little bit closer to the base.
And now I've just got some yellow, what do they call it? Yarrow? Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Anyway, that I'm using. I can't remember what you call it, but
I don't know what
anyway, that's what I'm using.
I'm missing one of my. I must have dropped it somewhere. I don't know what happened to it.
What are you looking?
One of my really pretty peonies.
There's
no. These are different ones. It's okay.
Those are different.
I can use these. It's fine.
Yeah,
I like the other one better, but that's okay.
Well, what in the world happened to it? We just had it, but oh well. Sometimes they disappear on you.
It'll show up. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere on the floor probably. It'll show up once I get done.
Of course, that's the way.
Hey, Frida.
That is exactly what happens.
So I'm going to take these. I'm just going to kind of fill in some of these holes with this. Now I do want to make sure that I put one underneath the bow here so that my bow sticks up and sticks out really full and pretty like I want it to.
I don't like the way that one is doing.
So I'll use this shorter one. And when you're working with these, I know for me at least, my bow gets squished.
Oh, they do.
And flattened.
You just have to go back later.
So,
and,
you know, yeah, you just kind of go back later.
Because, yes, they
when you're done
definitely
fluff it back up.
They definitely get all out of whack.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to stick in my little pumpkins. I'm going to put a couple of those in.
It's turning out beautiful. I love those colors.
I do too. I like these kind of gold and muted neutral colors. I think they're very
elegant
pretty.
Looking colors.
And especially these beaded pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, I thought went so good with this beaded ribbon. Because I didn't want to use a ton of the beaded ribbon, because if you use too much, it kind of starts looking a little Christmassy. You know, I didn't want it to look Christmassy, but I did want it to have that little bit of bling.
Yep. Well, that ribbon definitely does. But it is one that you could use for both, you know, fall or Christmas.
Yeah, you could use that for Christmas, and I actually think that that color is going to be popular.
Now you might see that I am putting some of this into my bow, and what I do is I just put it into the grapevine like at the top of the bow, and then I just work my loops around it so that it's coming out. Some people just glue it directly to the you know, your bow, but I like doing it this way. I know it's going to hold better. It's not going to fall out, and I can get it where I want it.
Actually, that sunflower wreath is one of my favorite wreaths, just because it's kind of classic, and you can really use it anytime. And I love sunflowers. They're my favorite. Sunflowers are my favorite flowers.
Yes. I'm just messing with the bow right now, trying to get it how I want it.
Let's see, Karen said, "Hey ladies, you're working quickly tonight."
Yes.
We are working a little quick tonight.
We are. These are not.
These are kind of simple, actually.
They are kind of simple, and so we're just
I know it's hard to
getting
see
it done
with this flat, so I'll just show y'all where I'm at right now, what that's looking like. So now I'm just going to fill in and add to where there's holes.
Isn't that pretty?
So I don't want any holes. Argentina said, yes, I would still be making the bow. Well,
yeah.
You know.
After making as many as we have, you kind of get the hang of it. I mean, there's days that we have made probably 50 bows a day.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, at least.
So this greenery, were you going to use this greenery or no?
I know. No, I'm using the eucalyptus.
This greenery I really like for fall because it's not your traditional fall leaves, and I really didn't want a bunch of fall leaves. I just wanted something different for this. And this came from Walmart, and it's like $3 a bush.
Yes, and isn't it gorgeous?
I think. Well, don't count me.
And it may have been
five. I don't know.
But I know that last season, and I think Michael's has it again. Michael's had it last year, and I believe it was $7.99 for the bush. It may have been $9.99 now that I'm thinking about it. So it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, and what I was going to do with that, I'm just going to use it to fill in and kind of give my wreath some depth. Hey, Cindy. Lisa said, I hope to be able to make more than one a day. Laugh out loud. You will. The more you make.
Trust me.
I promise. The more you make.
You will.
The
You'll learn all
it
the
gets.
little shortcuts and things, so you will.
Oh, let's see. Somebody said they ordered it from Trendy Tree and it was $5.50. Okay, so Trendy Tree must have it too. I haven't checked, so I didn't know.
Well, I got that at Walmart. right now I'm just cutting off my eucalyptus, and I'm going to be putting this all around. This particular one does not have a lot in it, but it makes a big impact.
Yeah, and really, you don't always have to have wreaths that are just like, you know, over the top and just filled with stuff. I mean, sometimes, you know, you can scale it back a little, and that's okay too. We do that sometimes.
Yes, occasionally. Not a lot. Now, we do tend to put, you know, a lot in ours.
But every once in a while.
But every once in a while, we'll do something a little less.
Yeah. And Carolyn said, glitter pumpkins, what more could you want? That's right.
Exactly.
I mean, really. The more bling, the more glitter, the better. That's the way I look at it.
Can't get better than that. That's right.
Like, y'all should see our table right now. It is covered in
glitter.
You probably can't see. I don't know. You might can see it on the screen. But it is. It's covered in glitter.
It is.
Oh, I know what happened to my flower. Remember, I dropped it, and I said I dropped it.
Oh,
and
I do remember that. Now I remember. Uh-oh. I didn't think about it at the time.
There it is.
You found it. Yay.
I knew I had it, and I dropped it. I knew I dropped it, but
just didn't know.
And I forgot I dropped it.
Didn't know what had happened. Get that to do what I want it to do.
Let's see. I even had glitter in my coffee this morning. That sounds...
Now that's something.
Yeah, that sounds like probably like that would be me.
I could see that happening.
I could see that happening.
Definitely
I was just thinking when we were talking about glitter a minute ago, I was thinking, I wonder how much glitter we have inhaled.
There's no telling.
I mean, between the spray glitter and...
which we use a ton
glittered
of.
pumpkins and glittered everything.
Yeah.
I wonder how much.
Telling. We probably don't want to know, to tell you the truth.
We probably don't want to know.
No.
Let's see. Do you spray the wreath with anything to keep the glitter from falling off?
No, the one that we use is
I think she's talking about this. We use a spray glitter.
Yes, we use a spray glitter that already has the adhesive in it, and it is this Design Master. This is the one that, now there is another one that we use occasionally too.
I think Krylon makes some
Krylon,
too.
yes, but this is the one I really like. So,
yeah, and it's really made for projects like this.
It is, and you don't have to spray anything on it.
Let's see, Stephanie said, I went to the doctor the other day, and she said, I looked at my shoes, and they were covered in glitter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I can beat that. I can beat that. My daughter came to pick up her my grandson, who is 13 months old, and she said, Mama, he's got glitter on the top of his head. And he did. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, my girls, they have glitter all over them.
Yeah.
But they're just going to have to get used to it,
Yeah,
though.
they just have to get used to it. That's right.
So this is where I am at so far. And I really am liking these colors.
I do too. I love that. That is beautiful.
Thank you. Yours is beautiful too.
Well, thank you. It is a quick and
Let's see,
easy
Helen said you guys can
one.
whip together a wreath in 20 minutes. I tried doing that and it takes 3 hours. Well, trust me, Helen, we've had practice.
Yeah, we've had tons of practice.
It has not always
It
been
used
that
to
way.
take me a long time.
And sometimes it still does.
Yeah, if I'm designing,
Yeah.
if I'm actually designing something from scratch, believe me, it takes me a good while. But now, you know, if it's something that we've made over and over, no, I can do it pretty quickly. But yeah, if it's something from scratch, it's gonna take me a little while.
And today we did have an idea of what we were going to
yeah,
what
exactly.
we're going to do. So, well, we had an idea. We didn't know for sure, or I didn't know for sure.
No, she didn't on that one. Yeah. Now I'm just adding another greenery that I've got, because if you know what I always say, you need at least 2 greeneries just so that it gives it interest. Now, and when I say greenery, it doesn't necessarily have to be green. It could be, you know, your fall leaves and then a greenery or something like that. But you just need something more than one, I think. It just gives it more interest.
Let's see. Amanda, that's over the top. Well, yeah, I know I said I was scaling it back, but you know.
Yeah, but it's
Y'all
impossible.
know me.
It's impossible.
Bigger the better. Go big or go home,
Go
right?
big or go home. That's our motto. That's right. That is exactly it. I don't think either. We don't know how to do anything little, do
Not
we?
really.
No.
Let's see. Kim said, how come I'm doing the wreath on the table instead of a stand? Actually, Kim, I'm just doing that really for space reasons, because when we both are using the stands and y'all are watching, there's just not a lot of room.
Yeah, exactly.
So normally
we both use stands.
Normally I use a stand, definitely. I mean, y'all don't have to use stands, but
It sure
I
makes
find
it
that
a
it's
lot
easier. It's harder for me doing it like this, flat. Way harder for me doing it flat than if I had a stand and could
Yeah.
use it on the stand.
And I can't do one flat. I absolutely can't. It will come out so lopsided and just not pretty.
And so I'm just adding just a few little berries just to give it just another little layer. A little bit more interest. And I'm just kind of framing the bow because we do have this big, pretty bow. So I don't want to take away from the bow, but, you know, I do want to add a little bit of interest to the wreath. I guess that's about...
You about there?
I'm about done.
I'm getting there.
I may add a little bit more if I keep...
Yeah,
If I keep on, I'll just keep adding.
We will keep adding and keep adding. That's just what you tend to do.
Yes, like all of this green mat right here is just covered in glitter. And somebody was asking about the green mats. They came from Surebonder. And they're really great because
they are wonderful.
the glue, you know, it doesn't stick. It wipes right off. Whereas we've had tables that we have literally ruined because of dripping glue on them. But with these...
More than one.
Yeah. You don't ruin anything.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've about got this one where I want it.
And I know if y'all ask questions, they go by so quickly. So I'm sorry if I don't see all of your comments when we're here live. I try to answer what I see pop up.
Okay, but this is this one.
Oh yeah, I love
So
that one. I love that one.
you
It's
can
just
see it.
classic. You can use that anytime.
Yep, and this is one you can definitely use anytime. So, and it's a great farmhouse wreath.
Yes. And now, if you'll notice on the back, we do have some stems.
That's what the back looks like.
sticking out. So
Yep.
I'll just take my wire
But then
cutters.
we just clip them off.
Yeah, and just clip them off and clean it up. Clean it up really good.
Yes. And that's that's how we give ours dimension, is by leaving our stems long so that we can put them where we want to. Because if you cut them off really short and then you need it pulled out more or something, and you don't have any way to do that.
Yeah.
So it's better to leave them long.
Hey Lori, yeah, I'm surprised you just got the notice. Well, definitely, y'all can go back and watch the replay.
Yes.
We really just came on here real quick.
Yeah, just because I knew we needed to make something, so we just came to do it.
And we just wanted, I didn't have to make this.
No, but she just...
I wanted to play around a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's always fun. Yes, so... And again, we want to mention that our Design with the Pros Club is closing Friday night at midnight. So if it's something you've thought about, we would love to have you join us.
Definitely. And if you're wondering what our Design with the Pros Club is, in Design with the Pros Club, we teach you how to make designer wreaths that you can actually sell in your Etsy shop, on your own website. We started selling back in 2007, and basically at that time, there was no, there weren't tutorials.
No, there was nobody to help you.
No, so
you had to figure it out yourself.
And when y'all do mention that we do them so fast and things like that, we really have had a lot of practice.
Yes, yes.
So we
lots
started
and lots.
Yeah, and we started selling back in 2007. Originally, we started selling on eBay, and then we progressed to Etsy and our own website. And so we just want to share our knowledge with you guys.
Yes, so that we can cut out some of those steps and some of those things that did not work.
Yeah, so
because we know what works and what doesn't.
A fast track.
Yes, exactly. If you're interested in selling. Now, we do have some members of our Design with the Pros that just want to learn how to make them for themselves and for their families, and they have no interest in selling, and that's fine too. So we're there to help you in whatever way you need us.
That's right, but we don't stay open all the time. We just open a few times a year. This is probably going to be the last time that we're open this year.
Right.
And we do that because we really want to focus on our group. We're like a family. I think pretty much everybody in there will tell you we really care a lot about the folks in there, and we treat our group like a family.
Right.
And so we want to be able to give you guys, our energy and our focus, so that we can really just love on you and help you guys. So that's why we only stay open for a few days, a few times a year. So we'll be open until Friday. So if it is something that you're interested in, and if you would like to learn how to make designer wreaths, a really in-depth, learning how to make them or how to sell your wreaths, we would love to have you in there.
That's right. And we will put the link on here so that you will know how to find us.
Yeah, and someone in the comments was asking, I think Diane was asking about the glitter spray. You can get that.
Michael's has it. Hobby Lobby has it. So you can get it anywhere. It's wherever there are. I know at Hobby Lobby it's where the spray paints are. So.
And it's called Glitter Spray, Design Master Glitter Spray Instant Sparkle Finish. Quick drying and flower safe. So it really is made for this kind of
Yes, and I mean, you
stuff.
can even use it on real flowers. So, yes, it's great.
And we use that all the time at Christmas and even on our fall flowers. Like this right here is a wreath that I would definitely spray with this glitter. It just gives it a little extra.
It does.
A little extra something.
And that's just a sample of what we teach. We teach you what we've learned that help put us where we were selling all over the world. So that's, if that's something you're interested in, please check it out.
Definitely. And if you just want to watch us on YouTube or just watch us on our blog, make tutorials,
okay.
That's okay too.
Yep, that's right.
Because we're here to give you guys.
We're here to help.
Yep, we're here for you guys. And that's what we love. And, we're blessed by y'all. When you watch our videos, when you watch us on YouTube, you watch us on Facebook, and you go to our blog, and, you tell us that you're inspired by what we do, or you've learned, something new, or tried something new because of what we do. That's what makes us happy and feel fulfilled. So
it does.
We really just
does.
give that back to y'all because you are really so good to us.
Yes. We are blessed by you all. We really are.
All right, guys. Well, definitely, if you're just hopping on, you can go back and watch the replay. These are just fun, quick, and easy
just
reads.
Do 2 quick, easy. Well, yours wasn't as easy. Now, mine was easy.
But really, honestly, it's the same. I mean,
it's really basically the same technique if you notice.
It's different flowers.
But it's our crescent design.
But it really is. We kind of did the same technique for both of them.
Exactly. So you can use different flowers, different greens, different, bows, different ribbons, and make it what you want.
All right, guys, and if you are watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So just click the subscribe button and also click the bell so that you get notified.
That's right.
If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you click the follow. So just go to our page, click follow. You can even click to see our posts first to make sure that you guys see us when we post.
Yep, because we don't want you to miss it.
That's right.
And we may be live again tomorrow.
Yep, maybe so. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, guys. We thank y'all so much for joining us. I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed Labor Day.
Yes. And be safe.
Yes, be safe. Because if you're in the path of the storms, we
are praying.
You're in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.